How is the Vancouver air for you?
Fresh. Extremely fresh. Hello, everyone. My name is Lily. I'm happy to be here at the True podcast, where truth is spoken, and I hope you get only the truth and the best truth out of me.
Do you swear that you'll be speaking the truth and the only truth today?
I mean, I wasn't looking forward to swearing today, but I will try my best.
This is not sponsored, by the way, but I really, really like their drink. So it's gonna be interesting for me to edit.
You cannot edit this.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and welcome to the True podcast. I invite guests to every episode to share their experience with you, and hopefully it's helpful if you're trying to find answers in your journeys, whether if it's for your career, friendship, or romantic relationships, all things life related. And today I invited a guest who actually visited all the way from New York, and so it is a very important and special episode. This is someone who I have been friends with since 2014, and so I'd like this to be a special edition episode where we talk about all things friendship related. And again, I'll snap my fingers for her to appear. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everybody out there.
This is Lily. Let's get comfortable. You know what? Get under this blanket.
Okay.
Get comfortable. Wow. Do you feel comfortable right now?
Super comfortable. Thank you.
How is the Vancouver air for you?
Fresh. Extremely fresh.
And comforty and cozy?
Let me lean back for more comfort.
Perfect. Amazing. That's the cozy vibe we want.
Now I can speak.
Amazing.
Maybe I'll hold this like this.
Amazing.
Okay,
and you can hold our emotional support Trubit as well.
Wonderful.
Every guest loves to pat Trubit's head. I don't know why. It's just a comforting thing.
Okay, I'll pat it once in a while.
Amazing.
Okay, I mean, you're sitting pretty up straight. Should I accompany you?
It's okay. You're the guest. I want you to be fully immersive in this coziness and comfortable environment. So feel free to, lay in whatever position you want. I just want you to be truly comfortable and open because we're about to go deep.
I think I'm gonna try to be my true self.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. You really do get the memo as we're in the True podcast.
Okay, hello everyone out there in the True podcast, whoever you are.
Amazing. Okay, thank you very much. Let me just introduce you very quick.
Okay.
So this is Lily.
Hello.
We went to high school together in Canada, and we've been friends since grade 10. Mm-hmm. Ever since she went off to America for university, we've maintained a long-distance friendship for about 8 years. Because I've never moved. I've always been here, but Lily's moved around cities, and now currently she's residing in New York.
Yeah,
so this is a pretty historical moment because Lily hasn't been back in Vancouver for about 6 years, and I will be leaving soon to pursue another degree. So it is truly a historical meetup, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to sit here on the same couch with her talking to you about our stories. So before we dive in, let's just get Lily to say a quick hello to our audience, and if there's anything quick that you want to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. My name is Lily. I'm happy to be here at the True podcast, where truth is spoken, and I hope you get only the truth and the best truth out of me.
Do you swear that you'll be speaking the truth and the only truth today?
I mean, I wasn't looking forward to swearing today, but I will try my best.
Okay, yeah. Please try your best because we're here at the True podcast, and if you don't speak the truth, the audience is going to be angry.
Yeah, if whatever I'm about to say here can, provide words of encouragement to you out there.
I'm very excited for this episode. I hope everyone else is as well. At the True podcast, we have a little tradition here where I give a little surprise for each and every one of my guests.
Oh, wow.
So you wait right here. I'll present the gift to you in just a second.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, I love bubble tea, if you
Yes.
don't already know.
Yes, I know.
And after every meal, I have to get bubble tea. It is a must. So I did prepare a bubble tea for you today, and it is not just regular bubble tea. I actually put a lot of thought, thinking, and meaning into it.
Touching.
So at every episode, I invite a guest, and I will personally choose a bubble tea that I think represent the guest the most. And today, I present you the black tea latte from Boba 101.
Wow.
So
This tea, actually, I want to hear your thoughts. Why does
Yes.
this tea represent me the most?
of course, I'll explain my drink of choice in just a second, but I'll quickly explain the reasoning why I chose the specific black tea latte for my guest here. So, originally, there's a little backstory. This is the black tea latte. Originally, I wanted to get the oolong tea latte because I go to Boba 101 quite frequently, and this is one of my favorite drinks from that place. And I always thought it was oolong tea latte. So I just always thought of that, but somehow it turns out to be a black tea latte, but whatever, it's okay. But the reasoning behind why I chose oolong tea latte is because it is classy. You can never go wrong with it, and this flavor doesn't really change much. Like, there are many bubble tea places that sell oolong tea latte, but okay, this place sells exceptional oolong tea latte, but you can almost predict the taste. You will know it's good and it's predictable. So Lily has stayed true to herself, and I've watched her grow, but she hasn't changed much in her heart and how she treats the people around her. And it is a super classic flavor, and I think it perfectly symbolizes her because of, you're reliable, and I feel like a safe space. You feel like a safe space to me, and slightly always predictable. And that's kind of the reasoning why I chose this drink to you. Now, I want to hear what you think.
Interesting. I see how you tied that all back into my personality. Very, very wise. I would say that the things you mentioned about me, pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah. So, oolong tea latte makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, great.
What were you thinking when you got me bubbles as toppings?
Well, pearls. When you think of bubble tea, automatically you think of black pearls. It is a classic. If you've never tried bubble tea, you can never go wrong with just milk tea with pearls. It's a combo that it just makes sense, right? It's like how it originated. Bubble tea. Because it has bubble. And I know you want to personally relate to the chewiness of the pearls, and I do agree. Lily is a chewy person, and
We might have or might have not pre-discussed the choice. Disclaimer. But I see what you're trying to say basically is that I'm a classy person.
Exactly.
That has stayed the same through time.
Exactly.
And I agree.
Oh, great. I'm glad that you agree with the choice and have strong connection with this drink. And I hope you enjoyed the flavor as well. But before you poke a hole in that drink, I want to quickly explain what I got. So I got a 4-season tea with Ultimate True. So it has a bunch of different types of toppings inside. Pearls, crystal, I think mini pearls, regular size pearls, and the coconut jelly.
Oh, wait, can I predict why you picked this for yourself?
Sure.
Did you pick 4 seasons because in the name you are different all 4 seasons?
So in each episode, I only choose drinks that symbolizes my guest. For the drink that I choose for myself is purely based on what I felt like drinking of the day.
So then why didn't that need to be explained?
If people are interested, some people might be watching and they're like, what is Rachel drinking? So I want to just give a little, plug to, this is so these two are my 2 favorite drinks from Boba 101. But I really love their 4-season tea. It is really good and refreshing, especially for the summertime.
Okay.
This is not sponsored, by the way, but I really, really like their drink. And they have, I'm not sure if they have more than 1 location, but this is from the Metrotown location right next to the TNT store. It's quite convenient if you're just going to a grocery shop and you're like feeling thirsty. Stop by Boba 101. Okay, I don't want to turn it into an ad, but it's really good.
I don't think you're turning this into an ad at all, but okay.
Okay. Do you need help? Okay, give it to me. Let's do a little cheers and kick off this episode.
Cheers. Thank you for this.
What do you think? Good?
Very good.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you... Be careful.
Oh, sorry.
My true blanket. It's okay. I'll wash it later.
Oh, oops.
Do you like the taste?
Chewy. Okay.
A little ASMR over there.
Okay.
So you like it?
Yeah. Thankfully, it's like not too sweet.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it. You can mix it a little because it's been sitting there for a few hours, so...
Okay.
Okay, amazing. So, first off, I want to know, so this episode is all about friendship. And so I want to backtrack a little bit and imagine you're now going back in time. What was your first impression of me? So let's talk about first impression of each other. I want to hear yours, and I'll tell you about my first impression of you as well.
Okay. First impression, I honestly don't remember much other than I saw you hanging around your locker every day. And then you were hanging out with like your friends and the people you're close with. But you were very shy, so you didn't speak much.
I was
And
very shy.
I just knew you were like one of the new girls.
Okay. Yes.
And I had been at that school like, 2 years,
2 years
before you? So, yeah, it's easier to spot new people, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense. It was a small school, so it was definitely easy to spot a new person.
Yeah, I just thought you were really shy and quiet.
Oh, okay.
And it's not until like a year later, maybe. No, not a year, like a semester later,
Yeah.
that we like officially met in a class that we took
Okay.
together. Yeah.
Right.
What did you think of me?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my first impression of you, and I want you to share a bit more of that first class that we had together. But I'll go ahead and share mine. Okay. So, my first impression of you was definitely you were walking on in the hallway, was passing by, and you were also walking with a few of your friends, I think, and okay. My first impression it was you had a very long neck. And
Yeah.
and besides that, I was like, oh, this girl has a very elegant and big sister vibe. And you looked exactly like, you haven't changed. You look exactly like what you look right now. And yeah, a hint of very elegant, and I was like, oh, she has a long neck and she's very elegant and classy, just like this black tea latte.
Did you actually think I had a long neck, or are you making that
No,
up?
I did.
Okay.
Yes. And I thought it was elegant because, growing up, I actually did ballet. And, in ballet, you always want to elongate your neck as long as possible. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have, like, a super long neck, but my teacher always told me to, like, stretch it out even longer. So I was like, whoa, this girl really has a really long neck and very classy looking. She could be a ballet dancer.
I could be.
But my first impression was that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And definitely you had a big sister vibe too. I was like, whoa. I feel like I can talk to her about things. Like, I feel like she's someone that people would be willing to open up to her and share things.
That's interesting. I did not know that. Okay.
Okay, talk to me more about the first class that we had together.
Oh, yeah. So, our school was not big, and then we kind of lacked classrooms. So then sometimes we had to take classes, and I think we call them portables.
Yes.
Like portable
It was detached
classrooms.
from the school. But
Outside.
It was outside. Yeah.
Yeah, like little trailers. And so we took a math class there. And I knew one of the girls that you were friends with.
Right.
And she was taking this class too. But you were sort of like sitting in between us.
Oh, yeah, I was.
And so purposely, like, I purposely try to make conversation and initiate. So I was like, is this the math class? Fully knowing that this is the math professor's trailer and that this is definitely the math class because I've been here for 2 years longer than you. And then, like, I think we just started talking after that. And then you started hanging out with us a little more, you know.
Yeah. That's exactly how it started.
Yeah.
I'm quite grateful for is this math class?
I know, not easy. But it was all part of the plan. Yeah.
Oh, it was part of the plan.
Well, of course, I had, like, a vision.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
You had a great vision.
Yeah.
Did you expect that we would still be friends 10 years later?
To be honest, no.
Oh. Yeah. We were quite young back then. We were only 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, we were 14.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
You can't really predict that stuff.
No.
You just, like, click with certain people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you had a very friendly vibe because I knew you were at the school for I think I knew you've been going to that school for a bit over 2 years. So I was like, oh, she knows stuff. She knows a lot of people already, and she had that friendly vibe that, you know, again, big sister vibe that was like, oh, I could talk to her and be friends with her and kind of, you know.
Oh, I think at one point I assumed the role of, like, the person that welcomes the new kids.
Oh, yes. I had that feeling, yes.
Yeah.
It was very welcoming.
Yeah.
And
Well, because I didn't like feeling, like, nervous and, like, lost on my first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. That was definitely a great support. And then definitely ever since then, every single math class, we sort of, like, we didn't, like, talk during class, but we did bonded over that math class, and we started hanging out during lunchtime. And did I join choir that year, or was it a year later?
Question. I feel like maybe you did.
I think I did.
Yeah. So we just basically got more involved in, like, the same things.
Yeah, exactly. We started off just being in the same math class, and then we were in choir together, and we chose some electives together.
We did,
like the pottery.
Were you in stretch and strength?
I was not.
I was.
Oh, you can share a bit more about that if you want to.
No need. I thought we suffered together.
No.
Okay.
I think that was grade 8 or grade 9.
Maybe, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was how the story of how we met. But I don't want to focus on too much on how, like, what our friendship during high school, because, you know, it was a long time ago. We did have a lot of fun together, and we definitely had a lot of like emotional connection throughout high school. But I do want to talk about the feelings what did you have? Like, do you remember the feelings of the moments right before we separated for university, the last meetup that we had before we have gone our separate ways for universities? Do you remember that?
To be honest, no. Like, not the, like, last time. Maybe the last time was, like, at one of our houses.
Yeah.
Maybe yours.
I think it was yours.
Okay.
I do remember standing in front of your door. And do you remember that?
Did you walk to my house that day?
I think
alone?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, but I remember, like, the last few weeks of school, like, leading up to, like, the very end was very bittersweet.
Yes,
like,
it was.
We had, like, grown very closely attached to, like, our group of friends. And then...
Yeah.
And then we would keep, like, taking pictures together.
Yeah.
And so, like, the very end was, like, very sad.
Yeah.
But also, I think we made an effort. We were, like, determined. We're like, we're gonna stay, like, very close, even if we go, like, away.
Yes. Yeah, we were really determined, but on the inside, I was like, when is it gonna be the next time we meet? But to be honest, I kind of knew we would see each other soon, because your little sister stayed in Vancouver.
Like,
and
I still had to come back.
You would come back. So it was like a tearful goodbye. We definitely shed some tears.
Oh, yeah, we definitely cried that day. Yeah.
We did. In front of your door.
Yeah, we were quite emotional, yeah.
It was an emotional time, but Yeah, we were little kids and we weren't sure about the future. Everything was unknown. Who would have known? You're sitting here on this comfy couch doing a True podcast with me 10 years later.
Truly.
8 years later.
Even yesterday, I would have not known I would be sitting here doing this.
It's actually quite interesting that we've known each other for 10 years, but we only had in-person friendship for 2 years.
That's true.
2.5, 3 years.
Yeah.
And then we quickly separated our ways. So that's interesting. And so after you moved on and went to the States, so you first moved to Boston for your undergrad. How did you make friends when you first entered university? Did you have any tips and tricks, or how did you find, was it hard for you finding new friends in a new environment?
I worried about it a lot before going. But then once I got there, I mean, the most natural thing to do is just like you meet your roommate first when you're like unpacking.
Yeah.
So that immediately you sort of have a buddy to do things with. And then other than that, I think if it was just like me by myself, I wouldn't have been like capable of approaching anyone unless someone approached me first. Just like, I mean, you know this. I'm just naturally like that.
I agree with that. I think having a buddy definitely will give you a lot of courage, especially if you are an introverted person. Like for extroverts, I think most the extroverts, they have no problem just going up to people, saying hi.
Yeah, and also, like, we had been communicating by email, like, with my roommate about a few things.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's good tips, yeah.
So it
Early
was...
communication.
Well, yeah. So it wasn't like we were, like, extremely close already, but we shared, like, basic details about each other. So when we met, it was, like, a little less awkward. Yeah. And she's really nice, so...
That's good.
So that was the first friend I made, and then from there, probably, like, my school was really small, so I think within a week you basically knew everyone.
Oh, okay, so that's the perks of going to a smaller school. Yeah. You kind of develop that friend circle a lot faster. If you were in a general bigger university, then a lot of times people feel lonely because you're in those big lectures and you don't know who to talk to. But I guess all of your classes are probably quite small, like under 50 people.
Yeah, I think for an introvert, a small school does help a lot. Yeah.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So throughout, when you were trying to develop new friendships in your undergrad journey, did you keep in touch with me? I mean, I obviously know that we kept in touch, but maybe our audience would be curious as you're developing new friends. Please leave your feedback in the comment. Please say you agree. Okay, well. Okay, so yeah, as you're developing new friendship, how do you keep your old friendship?
I mean, in the very beginning of college, it was not hard because we went from like seeing each other every single day to like suddenly not. But you basically are the person who I like say everything that's on my mind to. So I'm so used to talking to you every day. Yeah. And everyone was going through like so many new experiences and environments. Because we basically started school at the same time. We're like, and I did this, and then I met this person, and I went to this event, and everything's like so new. So it almost felt like we're separated, but like we're going through the same experience together. So it was like updating each other a lot. Yeah. So in the beginning, it was not hard to keep in touch. Yeah. Maybe more towards like the middle. When you like have made closer friendships at your new school, you start feeling a little more detached and you give each other a little more space. Right.
That is great. I think, I agree with you that towards the middle of the undergrad, as you develop new friendship, it becomes a bit hard to keep constant communication because you have so much going on in your personal life, and with school you probably get busier too. It is harder to keep up that constant communication, but I'm just glad that we still kept in touch because we both value our friendship, and we want to keep this friendship till we're 80s.
So I mean, hopefully longer than that, but okay.
Yeah, definitely hopefully longer than that. And I think little things towards the end too, because I think having little celebration moments also help. We did annual kind of birthday gift exchanges and Christmas gift exchanges. And even though we're in different countries, we still made an effort to surprise each other in a way. It's like an organized surprise that we did. It's kind of like a annual celebration tradition that we had. But there are little surprises here and there. Do you remember for your graduation, I DoorDash flowers to your place?
Yeah.
So that was the first time I actually DoorDash flowers to someone's place. And especially it's like overseas. I've never done that. I was like, oh, I'm surprised that I could still use DoorDash like to deliver something outside of Canada.
Right, that was really touching. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
And then when you're in Taiwan too, you wrote handwritten letter and mailed it over to Canada. So that was also very touching. I totally did not expect it. And when I received it, I was like, oh my gosh, handwritten letter all the way mailed from Taiwan.
I totally forgot I did that. Wow,
I'm you
thoughtful.
Paired it with the ring too.
Oh my gosh, yes, I did. Wow.
And I was like, what? It comes with a ring too?
That was a while ago. Wow, yeah.
That was. So even though we do talk about how it's like a low maintenance friendship, but sometimes we do little things that's not so low maintenance, but we still keep our friendship, alive and, thriving.
Where I think like we just understand each other very well. I mean, we're very different. Yeah, at the same time, we somehow complement each other in the ways that we're both lacking, I think. So like to this day, I don't think we've ever had an argument, which is pretty rare.
Yeah.
I think
honesty is one of the critical elements to it, because I think a lot of the arguments that happen between friendships is sometimes people don't share exactly what they're thinking, so there's miscommunication.
Yeah, but I don't think there has been, honestly, anything between us that needed to be, like, cleared.
Right, that's true. It's quite amazing, actually, to think about.
Like, nothing has particularly, like, bothered me to the point where I'm like, we need to talk about this.
Right.
Or send each other paragraphs.
Do you think it's because we know each other's boundaries very well? Because I do experience some difficulties with other friendships that a lot of the frustrations come from boundaries.
Or I think with you, I'm like as open as I am with family. So there's like that level of trust. So and with that comes like a lot of unfiltered honesty. And I also think that because like we support each other, but our lives are so different, our careers are different, we're able to like support each other in a healthy way that does not involve like jealousy or competition.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I think that's very important because, you touched on how we're different and we're in different careers. So what are your
thoughts? That was subtle, right?
What are your thoughts on having a friend who's not in the same career? You already mentioned it. There's no jealousy involved and competition involved. What else? What else do you have about having a friend who's not in the same career field as you're in?
Well, I think for me, it's like, first of all, it's really comforting because like, hopefully like what you want in a friend is someone who will just like be willing to listen to you, like even if you don't understand at all what I'm going through, because like has no relation to like your daily life. You understand who I am as a person, so you understand like my intentions. So even if it doesn't work out the way I want, you're still able to like reassure my intentions in doing this, you know? Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah.
Or like if you tell me about your work or like back then about your studies and something not working out, like I'm able to give you a different perspective because like even if I don't understand like the technical terms you're giving to me or like what you're supposed to do in your career to like get ahead or like network and get a job, like I'm at least able to like listen and like support you like emotionally or hopefully provide like care for you in the ways that are like outside of this, like indirectly like involved with like this aspect of your life, so you don't feel like so pressured.
Yeah.
And
It's
like,
definitely
you have to be thinking about it all the time.
Yeah. It's definitely the emotional support part. It's like we're in different field, but with the intention, we want the best for each other. Like no matter what field we're in, we can't give technical advice, but we definitely provide emotional support. And again, there's no jealousy involved. It's kind of like we truly want the best for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of the perks for not having a friend who's in your obviously, if you have any specific technical questions that you need answers for, you probably reach out to other friends who's in that field, so you wouldn't necessarily reach out to me, but
Yeah, you would never come to me. I
no,
never come to you.
yeah, so I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's how it worked for us. And do you miss Vancouver?
Wow, what a transition.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I love Vancouver. I mean, I'm a big promoter for Vancouver out there.
Yeah.
I think it's like given me a lot of like great memories, and I feel like my most like formative years were spent here.
So it definitely feels like home.
It does. It feels like the home that I never visit, but home.
Aww. Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice.
So now that I'm moving, so I'm moving to Singapore. I don't know. I don't think my audience knows that yet, but yes, I am moving.
Surprise announcement.
I'm moving to
Or maybe
Singapore.
by now you've already announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who knows?
maybe.
Yeah. So do you feel like home is wherever I am? So if I go to Singapore, would you feel at home when you visited me?
I don't think so.
All right.
I mean,
that's okay. That's completely fine.
well, I don't have a personal attachment there, but I have when I meet you, there's that familiarity,
Okay,
so
be great.
I feel
yeah.
incredibly comfortable. I don't know if it's home, but like comfortable. Yes.
Okay. I think you'll like it. I do hope you visit someday soon.
I mean, yeah, I kind of have to because you're there.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
So before you leave, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I mean, so those are kind of like getting to know our stories, and now I do want to play a little fun game with you.
A game.
Yeah, of course. So this is a signature game at the True True podcast. We name it Name Your Flavor. So now you've been sipping on the oolong tea latte that I picked out for you. I'd like to know your thoughts. What kind of bubble tea you think represents you the most? You can come from different angles, kind of like what the tea base is like, what the drink kind of like, is it a fruity, is it a milk tea, and what type of toppings you want to include in it, the textures, and how you want to name your bubble tea.
Is this something that I would order and drink, or like that just...
Something that symbolizes you.
Okay.
If it would be great if you happen to love the flavor, but it doesn't have to be an existing flavor. You can invent your own flavor as well. We want to get as creative as possible here.
I think like peach, jasmine, lactose-free milk tea.
Oh, that's very specific. Can you repeat that? Peach, jasmine, lactose-free milk tea. Oh, okay. Can you explain that? Why you chose the flavor?
I think, well, I like peach flavored drinks, but also, I don't know, I like peach flavored drinks. Jasmine, because recently I'm into jasmine tea.
Right.
Or I suppose it's like really fragrant, right? So it's like the combination of like fruity and like fragrant. It's like maybe, I don't know, two sides to me. Like I can be very like bubbly and fruity, but then I can also be more, fragrant and like still.
Fragrant and still. That's an interesting
That
way
made
to
no sense, right? I just made it on the spot. It was just like...
That's okay.
two sides of myself. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I can be like really like
Dynamic.
dynamic and
Yeah.
like energetic, and then sometimes I can just be very still and quiet. You know.
In different settings, right?
Yes, well,
That's great,
because
yeah.
you know, like a flower is just planted there and it's still, it doesn't move, right? You know, and then lactose-free milk tea, because like I would have said just tea,
Yeah.
but then milk tea feels more like
Sweet.
maybe sweet. Yeah, tea sometimes alone is too bitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm bitter. Yeah,
I don't sense bitter.
I'm like a blend,
A blend. Yeah.
a soft, still blend.
No, I think it totally makes sense. I'm getting a visual out of it for sure.
Okay, at least one of us is okay.
Yeah, I am definitely getting it. I can see your vision for this. A bit of fruity, bubbly side of you, and Jasmine definitely the still. And I know you like to rest a lot, and you do love your naps.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna say all that, but sure, yes.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you want me to edit it out, but I think it's a good addition to it.
I mean, I don't know if the world, your audience out there wanted to know. Okay, yes.
I mean, it just gives more dimension to you as a character.
I love sitting down, lying down, and taking naps. So the
Yeah.
stillness definitely represents that.
Yeah.
And fragrant, well, my name is a flower, so.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's
So.
yeah. Is there lily tea out there?
I've never had it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
who
think I'll
knows?
stick to jasmine or oolong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Wait, jasmine is the same thing. Jasmine is lily, right? Wait.
No, that's jasmine is
Jasmine?
molly, huh?
Oh, right. Okay.
The other
Sorry,
one's
I'm just
violet.
gonna cut that out.
Shout out to Molly Tea. Very good jasmine, premium jasmine tea. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm dying to try it because I know Richmond is opening a Molly tea, but I'm pretty sure Singapore has a location too.
It's shockingly good. Yeah.
Okay, I have to try it.
The aftertaste is nice too. Yeah.
Is it better than the oolong black tea latte?
I mean, what can be better than this oolong black tea latte from 101?
Boba 101.
Boba 101.
All right. Okay, so that's great. I mean, hopefully one day we get to taste a peach flavored jasmine milk tea with lactose-free milk.
That's right.
So, as we're coming to an end of our episode, are there anything that you wish to do together with me that we haven't done? It can be an activity, it could be an adventure. I mean, adventure is an activity. Anything you wish we would have done together or you want us to do in the future?
I mean, for me, since like you've mentioned, we've been long distance for the majority of this friendship. It's honestly just a luxury to spend time together in the same place.
Yes, I agree.
Right? So, like, this trip has been really nice because, like small conversations we can have, like, in the car, like, might have taken us, like, a long time to have if we were trying to, like, text it out, right?
Yeah. We do have to schedule our phone calls nowadays.
Because you're busy.
Yes.
But yeah. So I think I just look forward to like spending more time together. And then I mean, traveling together would be nice since you're such a good planner, and then I can just like, hey, just go along.
I mean, that's what I put too. Definitely traveling together. We've done traveling to Victoria with my mom and my aunt.
That we have very intimate, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very intimate time. And we haven't done traveling just alone, two of us. So it'd be fun if we eventually get to travel together.
Well, I feel like you're like the ideal person I would travel with because you have a lot of ideas.
Thank you. Yeah, I do have a lot of ideas.
And then I'm very obedient, so I'll go with whatever you say.
Well, I like how you're very free-spirited, just like how today we didn't plan on going to Deer Lake Park, but we did because Lily wanted to touch some grass and experience nature more here in Vancouver, and we ended up paddle boating, which was a wonderful experience we had. So, it's good to have
Very romantic.
Yes, it was very romantic. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
At one point, it was just the two of us on the lake.
Yeah.
And some geese.
Yeah, Canada geese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lastly, I want to ask Lily if you have any big sister advice you want to give to my audience out there. Because to me, you've always been a big sister to me. And, I don't have any siblings. I'm a single child. So you've always been that role for me. So do you have anything that you'd like to share? Anything related. It could be career, it could be friendship, it could be just life in general, how to navigate through challenges.
Well, this is a broad general audience out there. So whoever is out there, I can only speak for myself and my own experiences. So I think what really helped me stay grounded during challenging times was just like making sure that I had a like healthy support group around me of people who like genuinely cared for me. And that could be family. But if your relationship with family is bad, like then that could be just close friends, right? But I think I was always very intentional about the people that I chose to hang out with, because I always wanted to be like a positive influence in their life, but also vice versa, to receive that positive energy back into my life. So that's definitely helped me a lot. And obviously I can't comment too much on like specifically what you out there, like you guys' like career needs are, whoever you are. But through it all, like the relationships in your life mean more than like careers, right?
Yeah,
so
of course.
That's what I think. Yes.
Thank you so much, Lilies. That's today's episode. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Thanks for being here. If you enjoyed today's conversation, feel free to share with a friend or, leave a little note in the comment section and let me know how you think this episode went, if you felt a certain way or you wanted to express any comments. Feel free to leave it in the comment section. It really helps for me to know if what I produce is helpful to anyone out there. And I hope the big sister advice is helpful.
I would really like to know if this is helpful out there too.
Yeah, let me know if the big sister advice is helpful as well. So yeah, in the future, follow along True podcast and for more episodes and updates. It will be rare for me to do this type of special episode that's friendship related. But I'm just very glad I just had to do this episode because, it's rare for us to meet up in person. And I really do want to share our story to viewers who have friendship questions or how to navigate through friendship changes through difficult times. So, yeah, true. So huge thanks to Lily for sharing her story and our stories together so generously. And all right, I'm Rachel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.